Hi there. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to render Grasshopper simulations using Blender. And with this in example, I'm using a kangaroo simulations that's basically simulating a vault structure. Let me quickly show you how the simulation process look like. Let me just reset it. All right, that's the animations that we're gonna render. So what we do here is basically we extract the mesh uh, from the solver, and we just simply plug that into the sender, um, and that will serialize the mesh into a string of text, and then into binary and send that through namepipe. Sorry. Um, and so in Blender, we go to Portal tab, we add a new connection. And for the data type, yes, we want mesh because we're receiving mesh. Here we have a post event, and that's very important. This post event is basically telling the blenders to do something after we receiving a mesh from the Grasshopper. And by default, it's none, so it's doing nothing. But in this case, we want to render a frame after we receiving the mesh. So, and in this output directory, we're gonna selecting a folder. Maybe I'll create a new one, run this, um, and set that. So this folders, this directory will be used to output the frame for the render. And we want a new connections, the second connections. Switch that to send. What we need to do here now is after we complete the rendering, we wanted to tell uh, Grasshopper, okay, so we finished the rendering, we can step to the uh, next step for the simulations. So uh, for this sending components, we navigate to the trigger events. We make sure we select the render complete. So this sending process will only be triggered after we finish the render. Um, and in the data editor, we're gonna add a new key and select the timestamp. And this timestamp will be changing every time when we send a new message to the Grasshopper, so that we make sure that the message itself is unique, and so the Grasshopper knows, okay, so the message is updated. We can step to the next one, next step. So that's kind of how it's set up. So in Grasshopper, we back to Grasshopper. Um, we basically connect this receiving parts to the merge components, and we have a C# script here. It doesn't matter. But what it does is it's doing nothing. It's basically outputting nothing, but it receives an input from the blender. So this will force recompute the C# script, and if this or when the input is changed, and when the C# script is recompute, it will also recompute this merge components and also this step solver, which is what we want. We want this to recompute um, every time the render is complete. So that's kind of the render loop that we set up. Now we can just start running it. I'll start the server, and oh yeah, make sure you reset this animations. And let's just start this and start this. Should be working. Why is it not working? Oh yeah, mm, forgot to enable the animation. All right, so when you when we done, we make sure we close all the connections. And we can navigate to the output directory. Let me just, oh yes, it's right here. So that's all the frames. Yep. So there we go. Um, Now it's very grayish. Pretty boring. But we can change the materials and render engines, to cycles or whatever. It'll take a long time to renders each frame, so I'm not gonna show this in this tutorial, but uh, you can turn that on. You can change the materials. You can change the materials, whatever, and it'll work. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you.